Be really careful in this position. What's happening here? Like, let's just take a look at like what's actually happening. When my leg goes around his leg, it immobilizes this part of his leg. So this part is now immobilized. It's not going to move. And I grab his heel with my forearm and I twist it. This part turns. So this part stays where it is, and this part twists, destroying everything in the knee. So that's why, and this is not a knock on jiu-jitsu tournaments, it's actually a good thing for jiu-jitsu tournaments, and even in your martial arts academy, don't have your students do this on each other. But if I come here, I come really hard, it could potentially break his knee or break all the stuff in his knee right there. But if I'm going to catch it and I lock it, I just find that heel. So I find the heel, and then I better be careful, but I turn this way and crank. Oh, got it. Ooh, it's a tough one. It's important to know this, you know. You have to understand this move, because if you never saw it, someone could take you by surprise. So here, you do it to me once, Felipe. I had this guy, he'd come into class, real big, strong dude, and it was like I think it was first or second class, and he wanted to roll with me. And I kind of wanted him to roll with some of my students first, but I recognized he looked kind of spazzy and kind of strong, and so to protect my own students, I rolled with him. He didn't know anything. He was just a really strong guy, which is great. And it was like a high five, fist bump. I kind of played on my back, and he jumped in, and he went for this heel hook immediately. So you're going to turn this way. Oh, so right away he hits me on the heel hook. And I'm familiar with this, right? So I know if I turn my leg that way, I'm going to break my knee. I'm going to tear my ACL, tear my meniscus. I'm not going to walk for a long time. I'm going to have surgery. So I know if I try to resist that way, I'm in big trouble. But because I've been in this position so many times, I understood that I could just roll with it, go with the move, and then pull my leg out. I knew that was the escape, and people have had me in heel hooks for so many times, I understood this. But even after I escaped, I walked off that mat limping. Well, after I escaped, I choked him really hard. Sorry, it's not good to teach to go with new students that hard, but this guy looked like he was trying to hurt me, like he was trying to kill me. He looked like he was like one of my Instagram people that don't like me, and so he was coming in to challenge me or something, right? And so I rolled through it, and I was able to do the escape. But if I'd never seen the heel hook and I never saw the escape, there's a good chance I would have went the wrong direction, and it could have been devastating. So that's why it is important to learn these early on. Now, my absolute favorite way to catch a heel hook and an ankle lock and a knee bar is off my back. And we're just going to do one more today. Felipe, thanks for hanging out. Sure. We'll do the last one, and then you'll see some more knee bars coming up in the next video. We'll add some things to this, but these are some fundamentals. Here, and maybe he's punching me. Well, things are going bad for me, right? So look what I'm going to do. I'm going to bring my leg under his leg. Okay, so I come under like this. Then I make the reap. When I make the reap, his heel comes up. Once his heel comes up, I catch it. Now my other leg is going to go underneath his leg, and I'm going to push him over to make the sweep. And there's the heel hook. Right now, when my heel comes up, you catch it there. Then if you lock this here like a triangle, now you can start to make the pressure that way. Oh. Even if I don't fall over, he can submit me right from there, right from standing, right? Let's try one more time. Now my heel comes up. There you go, over here. Now if you have this here, you can just push me right over. And then for the ground, this escape's the same. You just roll with the move and go with the energy and push yourself out. Let's try it, ready? Ankle locks and our heel hooks for today. We've got a lot more to show you. I'll show those on the next video. I think our ankles and our knees need a little break right now. Train a little bit. All right, here we go.